Welcome to the HKUST videos for undergraduate studies. I'm Professor Tim Leung from the School of Science at HKUST. I'm going to introduce you the School of Science and our undergraduate programs. In the next 25 to 30 minutes, I'm going to introduce the School of Science to you. If you want to study science, I want to convince you that HKUST is the right place for you. I'm also going to tell you about the admission process and also some scholarships that we offer. There are several ways how you can know HKUST. The easiest way is definitely through the ranking. I am sure you have heard some of our talks by our admission office, so maybe I won't repeat all those numbers to you. But for this talk, I think it would be more important to know the rankings of different science disciplines. We have only 4 departments and 1 division within the School of Science. They are chemistry, life science division, mathematics, physics, and a newly developed department called the Department of Ocean Science. We are not doing everything, but whatever we do, we want to be the best. Because we are small, we can concentrate our resources on these fields. Therefore, we are ranked very high, not only in Hong Kong, but also in the world. I'm highlighting several subjects on the right-hand side. Many of our science subjects are ranked at number 1 in Hong Kong, and almost all our departments and divisions are ranked at top 50 in the world. In case you want to know more about our cutting-edge science and technology, HKUST should be your top choice. Another way to know more about us is through our research. What I am showing here are some newspaper clippings showing some of our research and recent development. We have Professor Tong Boon Zhong in the Department of Chemistry, very productive, and he won the very prestigious prize. In the Physics Department, we have several very nice professors. One of them is Professor Wang Yap. See the newspaper on the right hand, the second one? His research is on cosmology. We also have another professor in the Physics Department doing very nice research in cosmology and astronomy. That's Professor George Moon. His picture is on the bottom right corner. He won the Nobel Prize in 2006. This is a news that not everybody knows. We have a full-time Nobel Prize winner teaching and researching on our campus. We do not have a medical school, but we have professors from different departments doing medical research. Our former dean, Professor Nancy Ip, is doing Alzheimer's disease research. She got a national research lab at HKUST. There is more recent news showing in the middle. We developed different devices to test COVID-19. Don't think they were developed by a professor from the Life Science Division. In fact, that equipment was developed by professors in the Physics Department. So this is very special. That's an example showing that HKUST actually encourages interdisciplinary research. The university encourages different professors to talk to each other, to explore different research fields to make the bigger impact in the society and the world. I am sure you are interested in knowing what types of programs or major that you can do at HKUST. Here is a list of majors that a student can declare. We offer several traditional types of majors, including chemistry, mathematics, physics. For life science, we have 3 majors, including biochemistry and cell biology. We call it BCB. Biological science and also biotech. And then we have several joint school programs. That's something you can see on the right-hand side on the screen. BBU, that's biotech and business. The second one, math and econ, MAEC. These 2 programs are joined with the School of Business and Management. These students will not only be students in the School of Science, but they are also students of our business school. The third joint school program is Data Science and Tech, DSCT. That is a joint school program with the engineering school. I won't be able to introduce all programs to you here, but I will spend a little bit more time on several signature programs. There are IRE, International Research Enrichment, Ocean Science and Tech, OST, and a new program, Data Analytics in Science, DASC. Let me first spend several minutes on the IRE. The IRE program wants to train future scientists. We provide extra resources to students in this program. Well, by resources, it's not only about money and scholarship, but more importantly, is that individualized research guidance and mentoring. In the first year, you will be taking some courses teaching you how to do research. Professor will go to the class and introduce their research to you. In the first summer, you will be able to start working with a professor that you are interested in. Once you know the research direction and what type of research the professor is doing, you will also have a chance to join the research lab and work on a cutting-edge research project. Well, but the most important thing is the summer research internship at the end of the third year. This summer research internship program will allow you to spend a summer with a research group overseas and do research with these world-famous researchers. It is a very unique experience. It's not a regular semester exchange. You are not going there to take courses, to do homework, take the midterm, do the final, get a grade, and transfer it back to HAUST. You are not doing all this regular stuff, but instead, you go over there to do research. This will expose you to different research fields and different research cultures. You will see how this famous professor on the other side of the world do research. The second program that I would like to spend a little bit more time on is the OST, Ocean Science and Technology. This is a new program. Hong Kong is just right next to the ocean. We have a very nice, beautiful oceans on our campus. It is therefore important to know more about it. This is a unique program in Hong Kong to introduce you to different aspects of ocean science and technology. Students in this program will be able to learn more about oceanography, environmental studies, marine biotech, and etc. About the admission, we will not have the program choice for you at this point. Students will be able to declare this OST only after the first year of study. Doesn't matter whether you get admitted through our Science A or Science B. Well, I will talk more about Science A and B in just a second. Once you get admitted to our programs, after the first year, you will be able to declare this OST. Now, the third program that I would like to spend a little bit more time on is this Data Analytics in Science. This is a new program. If you get admitted for the 2021 admission, you will be able to declare this major. If you care a lot about your future career, you might consider joining this program. We see a big need in the job market. We see lots of companies having difficulties in hiring people with some backgrounds in data analytics. This program will train students to use different types of data analytic tools. Students admitted will choose 1 out of 4 tracks to apply the skills that they have learned. In the beginning, you will learn some math and some software, and then you will apply these techniques to study data from, for example, biology, so that's the bioscience track, environmental science, physics, well, that's the information science, or chemistry, so that's the molecular science and cheminformatics. Students admitted from Science A will be able to apply this major after the first year of studies. There are several other joint school programs, BBLUE, MAEC, and Data Science and Tech. I kind of mentioned them a little bit earlier. I don't have time to go through them in detail. The only thing that I want to mention is the difference between our Data Analytics in Science, DASC, and Data Science and Tech, DSCT. Data Analytics in Science is more about applications of software to analyze data from science. But Data Science and Tech is a joint school program with the Computer Science Department. We kind of expect students from this major to get significantly more training and skills in programming and coding. Students from DSCT are therefore expected to develop software for the more general types of data. Let's say If you want to develop algorithms for machine learning or AI, rather than just applying software to study data from science, DSCT might suit you better. We provide 5 admission programs. They are IRE, Science A, and Science B, and then the MAEC and BPO. Let me first talk about Science A and Science B. We separate all major programs into 2 groups. The first group, we call it Science A, which is more about math and physics. It includes majors from physics, mathematics, data analytics in science, data science and tech, MAEC, RMBI, some IPO programs, IRE, and OST. If you get admitted to Science A, you will be able to declare one of these 9 majors. The other group is Science B. It's more about biology and chemistry. It includes majors from our life science division, chemistry, BPO, other IPO programs, IRE, and OST. You first get admitted to Science B, then after the first year, you will be choosing one of those 9 majors on the right-hand side in the red box. We offer 3 other admission programs, including IRE, MAEC, and BPO. The admission numbers are quite small though, but note that we reserve the same numbers of quota to our students from Science A and Science B after the first year of study. For example, we only admit around 15 students to MAEC at JUPAS, and then we will take approximately another 15 from those Science A students who finished their first year at HKUST. A similar arrangement is done for IRE and BPO. If you are not given an offer to any of these 3 majors at JUPAS, don't worry. There will still be a chance once you finished year 1 in Science A or Science B. I understand that some of you may worry about what you can do with a science degree after graduation. We have collected some career prospects from previous years. Around 20 to 25% of our graduates will continue with a graduate degree. Some might get a master's degree or a PhD offer from overseas. A science degree can easily open the world to you. With a science degree, you can apply to many postgraduate degrees in the world. For those who want to concentrate on a career immediately, we see graduates in different types of companies and different types of disciplines. Well, of course, the education sector is still one major choice for our students. But you can also go to the business field, the IT sector, and engineering. Do not limit your career path by the major that you are doing as an undergraduate. All right, the last thing that I want to mention is the admission requirements. I will talk about these requirements for those students in the DSE curriculum. So that's about JUPAS. For JUPAS students, if you want to apply to Science A, Science B, or the IRE, the minimum requirement would be 332233. For the scoring formula for the IRE, we will count the best 5 and weight the best 5 with 2 science electives. We count M1 and M2 as science subjects and also treat them as usual DSE electives. For Science A and Science B, we use a weighted best 5 formula. We give extra weighting to your English and also weightings to at most 2 science electives. We will look at the science elective that you are taking and we'll see if they fit the corresponding JUPAS choice. Since Science A expects students with more training in math and physics, we put an extra weighting of 2 to the DSE subjects, including physics, M1 and M2. If you have other science subjects such as chemistry or biology or combined science, we will still give them a weighting of 1.5. We have a similar arrangement for Science B. Since Science B leads to a major in life science and chemistry, we put a weighting of 2 to the DSE subjects like chemistry and biology. If you have other science electives like physics, M1, M2, or combined science, we still give a 1.5 weighting. Now, the scholarship. For the JUPAS students, based on your DSE score, you will automatically get a scholarship. You do not have to apply. The first scheme is based on the number of 5 double-star subjects that you received at the DSE. For those students without any 5 double-star, there is still a scholarship for you based on your weighted DSE score. We encourage students to do exchange, so there is a 10,000 Hong Kong dollar scholarship for exchange. If you obtain a medal from any Olympic competitions like IMO, IFO, or the Asia versions, you will also get a scholarship. Alright, this is all I want to say today. If you have any question, feel free to contact us. If you want more information, follow us on our Facebook page and IG. Thank you for watching the video, and I think you should have better knowledge about our science programs. Finally, we hope we can see you at our campus in the near future. Thank you.